An Australian man lost 4.6 million pesos, guys, after putting his money into what, yeah, turned out to be a fake lending business here in the Philippines. Okay, so today it's another live stream, guys. Thank you so much for joining me if you are there until the end of the show. And I am going to talk about his story, what happened, all the details, how it happened, um, what are the lessons that we can learn from him, and also you guys, you are foreign men who are the main characters of my channel. To my viewers, subscribers, future expats, who else? This live stream is for you. I hope you will learn something from this Australian guy's experience, and also I'll be sharing some of my, yeah, my experiences with lending money and the lessons I've learned. Lending money, and I'll talk more about that later. So, if you were a subscriber to my channel, thank you so much. And of course, to my new viewers, if you are a foreign guy who is in a relationship with a Filipina, you are looking for a Filipina online for a relationship, or you will be a future expat here in my country, guys, please watch this. Yeah, you will learn something from this. And today's live stream, it's not only about this Australian guy. This is not only about my stories, but the lessons you will learn. Yes. Because sometimes we have to blame ourselves for getting scammed, or if people do not return the money that you lend to them. Yeah, there are lessons there. Okay, and also I invited one of my subscribers, and he will give his insights and opinions about this story, about this guy. Okay, what else? Uh-huh. And I encourage you guys to share your stories as well. If you have lent some money to a Filipina, it doesn't matter if you have seen them in person. If you have helped someone, a family member, what else? Filipino in-laws, share that later as well. And also, this live stream is for you. I'm not saying that this will happen to you. Huh? So, excuse me. All right. Um, Before we begin, just a quick disclaimer. Every Filipina and every foreign guy is different. So, this story, the stories that I will share to you, and the story of this Australian guy is just some examples, or just some examples. Okay. Um, I'm not saying that all foreign men are like this and like that. All Filipinos are the same like me who lend money. Of course, there are stories behind it, right? And these are real situations and experiences of other people as well. All right. The purpose of this live stream is for education, awareness, and learning from the lessons others learned. Okay. So, without further ado, okay, let's check first. By the way, how's my how's my audio back there in the live chat? Where are you guys listening from? I would love to know where you guys are from. Just type that in the live chat, not yet in the comment section, though I would see it anyway. Let me check first my audio. You guys can hear me, because yeah, I have to make sure first that you guys can see me properly, clearly. And what else? Yeah, a good morning to you as well. Okay, let me fix my monitor. There's something wrong in the monitor. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Paul. Where are you from, Paul? Ah, yeah, last time you were here. Okay. I'll be sharing to you guys this video now. And yes, Paul is my guest speaker later. He is an American guy and he will share more later after I play this video. Yes, thank you, Phoenix. I'll guess that is in Arizona. Okay, because I have to see first. I have 7 viewers here. I could see it in my StreamYard uh, platform. But anyway, since I have 7 viewers, maybe quiet people. So don't be shy, guys. I'm not gonna bite. I am not the most soft-spoken Filipino you will ever meet, but I'm pretty sure I am not gonna wrestle you. I'm still a feminine Filipina. Hello. So don't be shy to tell me in the live chat, please. If you are a new subscriber, if you are listening from wherever, Mars, Pluto, Jupiter, wherever you guys listening from, and this is the video that I'm going to share. But
I am
okay,
hoping
just
that
one
you have
second.
documentation for.
All right. So first of all, this is not my video. This is not my video. This is the story that I got from a famous YouTube channel as well. Well, they started in television and radio station. Yeah. It's okay. This story is from Rafi Tulfo in action. All right. So while waiting for others, I'll just have to play this. The show must go on. So this video is not mine. Let's learn who is this guy. And if there's problem in the video, guys, please let me know. Okay, I have to mute myself as well.
Good afternoon, Richard.
Good afternoon.
I understand you've been scammed
Yes,
of
ma'am.
4.6 million.
Correct.
I am hoping that you have documentation for this.
We've got everything.
Okay, that's very good. But could you just share with us, also for the awareness of our netizens, how exactly did you meet this Melody?
They approached us online on Facebook pretty much, yeah, and then just asking and getting friendly. Mm-hmm. And then the messages came to start, can we get involved in a business?
When you say that you were in touch with her, in person or
Just online mainly, but we did meet
online?
eventually
And when you say online, because at that time, where were you located?
in Australia.
And when did you arrive here in the Philippines?
We just come for vacations from time to time.
Did Melody represent a company, a corporation?
It's just wanted to start a business and very saleable and very convincing.
And what business is this?
I think you call it utang.
Pautang!
Yes, ma'am.
Lending.
Lending.
Lending! My goodness. What did she promise?
Good returns and to look
When
after.
you say good, how much?
It's varied depending on the product that she was selling. So monthly, 5 or 10% over so many days, pretty much.
And how much did you initially give?
I think it came to almost 5 million over time. Yeah, initially there was like 50,000 or 50,000.
Yes. And then she would ask for more.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And then we were reinvesting the money that was for the interest.
If you were just to count the capital really that came from you without considering the interest, how
Yes,
much
ma'am.
did you
Almost 5 million, then she's paid back, I think, 180,000. So it's come to 4.6.
barely 2% even?
Nothing, nearly,
Not
yeah.
even a return. And when was the last time you spoke with her?
We always try and contact her, but she's been emailing me lately, but it's the same promises.
Did you meet her personally in
Yes,
person?
several times we've been.
Several times. Where? In Manila or in Cebu?
Cebu.
And where would you meet? Was there an office?
They had a business in Cebu, so we'd normally go there.
What business was that?
They do aluminium and glass repairs, house
Sliding door,
Yes, ma'am.
windows,
Yes.
and all that.
cabinets. Yep.
Cabinets. And did you engage her also in
No,
that?
ma'am. No.
We're trying to contact Melody Pepito and Rayan Pepito. Are they married to each other? Are they brothers?
Yeah,
What
no,
are they?
they're married. Yeah, ma'am.
They're married. Do you know that there are others who were also victimized by her?
When she wasn't contacting me, I looked on social media and I found a group.
Maria Lastimoso. Maayong hapon, ma'am. I was wondering, do you have a record already? Have there been other complaints regarding this couple? The style, ma'am, is lending, pautang.
So far, ma'am, we have not received any complaints against the Pepitos because most likely when it's pautang, ma'am, it
Yes.
would be civil by nature.
Yes.
Because it is of course, it's a loan.
Yes.
So as you already know, that the jurisdiction of the NBI would only cover criminal cases. But then again, that wouldn't preclude us into
Yes.
looking into if there is some elements of estafa there because apparently they have been defrauded, as you
Yes.
have already said.
Actually,
So if-
ma'am,
Yes.
they were promised a particular return. Mura bag nagtukod og lending business,
So mag-investment siya,
an investment
attorney.
scam. Yes, they would
okay.
invest money in this particular business, and then money would be lent out either to individuals or certain
Yes.
businesses also with a return, with a promise of return from anywhere from between 5 to 10%. Is that correct?
Correct.
Richard?
Yes, correct.
Yeah. What kind of document did Melody and Rayan give to you to acknowledge that the amounts that they would receive?
It just stayed on Facebook Messenger, just not sure, like a journal type setup.
A journal
Yes, ma'am.
set up. There's like a parang index card,
Yes,
kumbaga,
like that. Yes,
like
ma'am.
in,
Okay.
out.
Yep, just a book like that. Yeah.
Yeah, a ledger.
Ledger.
Okay.
Yeah.
But how did she promise the return? And how did she pitch the business to you? Did she give you something to sign, like a contract?
Only for the first one, but then it just sort of went on.
Okay. So for the
Just
first one, and
verbal.
then ma'am, I think what happened is they just rolled and rolled, or would just add
okay.
onto that particular on the main contract. Ma'am Juna Abellanosa, maayong hapon, Kap. Ma'am, kaila kaani nila? Do you know itong si Melody Pepito and Rayan Pepito? They are within your jurisdiction?
Yes, ma'am. Si Melody po.
And are there other complainants against?
ma'am.
So dagha, doon na.
Yes, ma'am. There were complaints against
What
her.
is the nature of the complaint, Kap?
Mauna siya, ma'am, kanang money matters. Marag na scam like that.
Okay. And existing? And the
Yeah,
nature
there were
of which?
complainants, ma'am. One of them was Idoli Obaob, who was really very persistent, no? But the problem is, during the mediation process, Melody did not appear. That's the reason why we proceeded to the next step for conciliation. And again, Melody did not appear again. So that's the reason why, ma'am, in our barangay with the Lupong Tagapamayapa, we have our house visits, ma'am. If the respondent will not appear, they
Yes.
will visit the respondent or either the complainant.
Yes.
So when they visited the house of Melody, the problem is many times Melody was not there in their house. And
But-
that's the reason why the only thing we can do to suggest to the complainant is to file na lang. And we can issue the CFA, the Certificate to File Action.
Mayang hapon ninyo din ha, si Ma'am Edli. Kinsa pa'y na
Ma'am, hapon, attorney.
Yes, mayang hapon, ma'am.
I was before Melody neighbor, and then unfortunately, because I trust Melody, since we're friend 2017.
What did she offer to you?
Melody, ma'am, she's very good in talking, you know. And then before she helped me a part-time job, which is an English tutorial to Japanese, and then
Okay.
she get my trust. Okay, and then one time I've noticed Melody that our Japanese students come also to Melody, and she's using another email.
The way I see it, your money was probably used to pay the interest for some of those who had given their prior investment. And then every time, there's a need to, again, do good on the promise of a return, she will look for another investor, so to speak. This is where the senator will always say, when it's too good to be true, it's
It is.
not true. Oh my goodness. Ma'am, what
Yes,
would
attorney.
they need as proof so that we can assist them and they can go to you
Yes.
and you can evaluate better yung case nila?
Yes. Attorney, if I would just ask, have they already sent a demand letter to this
Yes,
two
ma'am.
alleged perpetrators?
Yes.
Yes.
There have been email exchanges. Is an email,
And a letter of demand is also.
did a lawyer write that?
Yes,
Or
ma'am.
So ultimate demand, na umabot na sila ma'am sa ultimate demand. Diba that's what we call it?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. All we need to ask from them is they have to present a table of transaction. So,
Okay.
for example, attorney, like what date they have transacted with those individuals, how much was the
I-matrix nila.
amount, what was
Okay.
the mode of payment, and
Okay.
if they have an official receipt, but I believe there's no official receipt because this is like an informal setup, right?
But they
Where-
can get the screenshots of
yeah,
acknowledgement,
screenshots
no?
of
Yes.
the, most likely if it's through EFT or electronic fund transfer, then they
Yes.
would have
Yes,
that
we have.
GCash receipt or
Or
whatever
deposit, bank
mode.
deposit.
Yes,
Yeah.
we have.
Yeah.
Yes.
I also
And-
want to ask, were the deposits made to her name or was there a third party in?
To Melody and to Rayan. Yeah.
So they were the account holders.
Yes, ma'am.
And were these bank accounts different?
Bank accounts.
But there were legitimate
cash.
bank accounts.
Yes, there was. Yes.
Okay. And you would have the transaction
We've got the receipt.
records.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
We will endorse them to you, ma'am. We will.
Yes, no problem.
Richard, this has to be evaluated by
Yes, ma'am.
NBI so that the case will be clear. And only after a case is... sakto ba ko, ma'am? Only after a case is actually filed can we have a whole departure order and other...
Yes, attorney. Practically, what we need to ask from them is we need the timeline of events other than the
Timeline.
table of transactions,
Table
and then
of
we will be
transactions.
preparing for the judicial affidavit of complaint, after which, as soon as we file with the office of the city prosecutor or
Yes.
whichever has jurisdiction, would it be under OPP, then we would already write it in the prayer that there should be a whole departure order issued against the alleged perpetrators.
Okay.
But of course, as you know already with the Bureau, we always observe due process. So
Yes.
these perpetrators will be served subpoena
Yes.
ad testificando manduces tecum, so that we would also
Yes.
hear their side. But that is a mere formality because
Yeah.
after that, that would mean that we're ready to file the cases against them.
Ma'am, si Sir
Yes, attorney.
Richard is an Australian national and he only comes here every so often. What is the option for him as a complainant?
I did have a complainant before who is a Belgian national. So what we did is we included it in the prayer that he be allowed VDP, video teleconference,
Okay, so
with
pwede
the
na na, ma'am.
prosecutor.
Okay. So video teleconferencing is
That's
allowed already with our prosecutor?
But that is,
Yes. Discretion.
of course, discretionary
Of
siya,
the-
attorney.
yes.
So hangyoon lang yun nato.
Okay. But you see, we've engaged different agencies of government to try and assist you
Yes,
in
ma'am.
the soonest possible time. But as Ma'am Maria said, we do have to follow due process.
That's fine.
Okay. Is there anything you would like to
No,
ask?
no, I think everything's going along nicely. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Nahihiya na ako, Rio. I'm already embarrassed and ashamed of my countrymen who are scammers in the name of Melody and Rian. O, ginudge ko na sila, ha? I am personally calling on Melody and Rian to come out and air their side. You know, the office of Rafi Tulfo in Action, we are fair. If you would like to also share your their side, di ba, Rio?
Yes po.
We give the opportunity for both the complainant and the accused. Okay?
Both sides of the
Because
story.
at the end of the day, what we want is to resolve the
Yes,
issue.
ma'am.
Okay? So, Melody Pepito, Rian Pepito, able ang programa. We are open. If you want to share also your side.
Sir Richard, our reporter, will assist you and the other complainants in NBI, and thank you for the trust you have given to this program.
Thank you for your help. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Now we're back. Whew, That is insane, guys. Oh my goodness. All right. So before we discuss important details and the lessons that we have to learn from his story, please share to me in the live chat how much is 4.6 million pesos in your currency, because actually I forgot this one. So in Australian dollars, it's 100,000 something, right? 100,000 something Australian dollars. In US dollars, it's about 96,000 something. Because I forgot. In Canadian, it's around 90,000 something plus dollars as well. In British pounds, it's lesser. It's 90, around 90K. So correct me on that, guys. Okay, in a few minutes we will discuss this, but I want to welcome first. Thank you guys. A yank in the Philippines. I was almost I was about to read this like in a Filipino, like, are you a Filipino? Ayan. It's a yank. Okay, so he is from Butuan City, Mindanao. Hello guys. If you are listening from Mindanao, and also Filipinos are welcome in my live stream. Uh Merrick. Sounds like America, but oh, Eric from Santa Clarita, California. Hello. Okay. Mhm. So I'm not gonna play the video again because it's 11 minute long. And before I let my speaker say something, let me have the first two lessons first that we guys need to remember. Mhm. First one. Whew, this has been old story for millions of years. Number one, never ever trust a person, local or a foreign person, or another expat. Just because the person is another expat, then he is more trustworthy. That's stereotyping, guys. Okay, so whoever Filipina, even the Filipina you are talking to, if they mention or if she mentions about setting up a business and she is suggesting a local business or mentions about you investing in a business, never ever trust, guys, especially without any strong evidence or proof that they were successful in that business, or they had or have had successful businesses before. I think I don't have to elaborate that. Mm-mm. And one experience I remember, good thing that this popped in my head just now. So I will not name my cousin. I hope he's not listening on this one. Okay, so this happened before, just quick. So one time, so I talked to my one of my cousins because I have to rent a jeepney. And then so after talking to him, he suddenly mentions about suggesting it's he was so persistent. He suggested that I should invest and run a business where I should plant melons. I don't know everything about that. So I only talked to him because I have to rent a vehicle, and it turned out to be there's some not really a bad hidden agenda, but he had some suggestions, and I didn't trust that because first of all, I don't have funds on that whatever he was suggesting. I have to plant melon, not the watermelon, just the regular melon with the yellow flesh. So I don't know anything about that. So he was so pushy. Oh, come on, cousin, this is gonna profit more. And then in my head, to be honest to you guys, in my head, I was thinking, so what are your contributions on this one if ever I will invest? That is just in my head. I didn't tell him that. Okay. And just 1 second. Second lesson that we have to learn, which is this has been, we already know this since Jurassic Park era. Jurassic era. Never ever trust anyone quickly online. Did did our parents or schools mention do not trust strangers? It is still effective, guys. Hmm. Yeah, I won't blame you if you judge others as well, because we have to. We have to do it. Of course, you're not going to be verbal in judging them, okay? So, if you guys are quiet listeners there, ay, you're shopping ko. Okay. Ah, my goodness. Um, Let me attend on this one. This is live selling Shopee, guys. Ma! Ala, pwede ano, mamayang mga tanghali. Nasa online kasi ako eh. Sorry. Kunin? Okay. I have to get my parcel. Just 1 minute, guys. Where are you guys listening from? this is this is not scripted. I have to get my parcel. Just 1 second. So anyway, let me just play. Just, let me just
Good
play
afternoon.
I
one more.
understand you've been scammed
Yes,
of
ma'am.
I'll be back.
4.6 million.
Correct.
I am hoping that you have documentation for this.
We've got everything.
Okay, that's very good. But could you just share with us, also for the awareness of our netizens, how exactly did you meet this Melody?
They approached us online on Facebook, pretty much, yeah, and then just asking and getting friendly. Mm-hmm. And then the messages came to start. Can we get involved in a business?
When you say that you were in touch with her, in person or
Just online mainly, but we did meet
online?
eventually
And when you say online, because at that time, where were you located?
in Australia.
And when did you arrive here in the Philippines?
We just come for vacations from time to time.
Did Melody represent a company, a corporation?
It's just wanted to start a business, and very saleable and very convincing.
And what business is this?
I think you call it utang.
Pautang!
Yes, ma'am.
Lending.
Lending.
Lending! My goodness. What did she promise?
Good returns and to look
When
after.
you say good, how much?
It's varied depending on the product that she was selling. So monthly, 5 or 10% over so many days, pretty much.
And how much did you initially give?
I think it came to almost 5 million over time. Yeah, initially there was like 50,000 or 50,000.
Yes. And then she would ask for more.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And then we were reinvesting the money that was for the interest.
If we were just to count the capital really that came from you without considering the interest, how
Yes,
much did you
Almost 5 million, then she's paid back, I think, 180,000. So it's come to 4.6.
barely 2%?
Okay, I'm back, guys. Thank you for waiting. Sound check, sound check. Okay, so I apologize about um, the background noises of motorbikes, and also, yeah. And I have a parcel, so I bought a new cleaver. My cleaver arrived because someone took my knife in the kitchen. Anyway, so Paul, are you ready? So you can introduce yourself, and as a foreigner who have watched this video, what is your opinion about this? Okay. Okay, let me unmute you. Yes.
So, two things. They never made it to the end. So, and it did sound like the lady that he invested with was trying to run a loan business. And if she was and can prove it, then he didn't get scammed. He scammed. He just lost all his money on a bad investment. And, you know, he can wait and maybe she doesn't go bankrupt and eventually makes the money back. But he thought it was an investment. He figured he could get unreasonable returns at 5 to 10% a month, which is 60 to 120% a year, which is basically fantasy, but that's what he invested in. So we'll have to see if she's got books that she gave out a bunch of bad loans and she's trying to get the money back. You know, he might as well just like either way, if he got scammed, he needs to write the money off, or if he bought into a poor business, he needs to write the money off. And like you pointed out in step number one, he never, if you consider an investment, I'm sure us people here, you know, do invest in the stock market and some other things. You have to go in and look at the company's performance and its debt and all that other stuff and see if they have good products before you invest in them. So, and I don't think I've ever invested in a company that I thought was going to make 60 to 120% per year, but he did. Those are my thoughts.
I have a couple of questions more, Paul. Would you mind to introduce yourself? Though, well, you introduce yourself in the live chat, but people sometimes do not read. So maybe we have other people from Arizona.
Yeah, so I'm a semi-retired business consultant living in the Phoenix area. And so I do have experience on starting businesses and even doing business and investments overseas. And I would, warn people, he goes to the Philippines for vacation. And the Philippines is different than Australia or different than where I live in America, with different laws, different return on investments, different loan laws. So, if you want to really step out of your known environment, you need to do a lot of research before you jump into another company's area and try to do business and think you're going to do well and get the returns you think you got because you did it in America. It's or Australia. It don't work that way.
Thank you, Paul. Um, I invited you to be my guest speaker because I cannot really say something about a foreign country, which I have to be honest with my. I have to be honest to my subscribers. I can share things that exist here in the Philippines, and we know that lending, loan sharks or lending business, it's all over the world. Okay, it could have it could have some differences in America, Australia, and Philippines and other countries. Mm. So we will also discuss that.
Yeah, payday loan business is a real business in most countries. They have licenses, they have companies that do it, they file taxes, and for companies, or if it's a corporation, they file all the paperwork, so you can go, and it is something you could invest in.
Did you say what? Payday loan?
Yeah, it's payday loan. And that's, I guess, the nickname for it or the category for it. But it is a business here, even in the United States. And there
Uh-huh.
is individuals that start up the business and do that, and
Mhm.
corporations that are involved in that have stores all over the United States.
Mhm.
And they sell, have stock to raise money to generate money to give out in loans. So if you
Mhm.
invest in one of those and they go bankrupt, you didn't get scammed, you invested poorly.
Mhm. Mhm. Okay. Right. 1 second. Not that. If you are, okay, another question. If you are a friend of this guy, what will be your blunt and just honest, straightforward comment to him if maybe he is listening? We can manifest that. I forgot the name of the guy, but we'll go back to that. What will be your friendly advice, and if you're going to have a chance to talk to him, yeah, what are you going to tell him as another foreign guy? Mm.
What would I tell him? Hey,
After
dumbass, what the hell were you thinking? you you don't know anything about this company. Where's the books? Did you go over to the books? Did you see
Mhm,
any of this? Have they made money the
mhm,
last 10 years?
mhm.
You know, so that's what I would say. Get with the
I didn't.
program, look at it, make sure
Yes.
your investment's a good investment. Otherwise, you're just
Mm.
throwing money to the wind.
Guys, don't worry. I didn't take offense on that. I know that's straightforward. I'm used to it since 2011. I've been talking to a lot of expats and foreigners because before I become a YouTube content creator and started this channel, I've had a lot of foreign students who learned Tagalog with me. And I want to segue this quickly. Uh, if you guys would like to learn, it's just I know you can learn in YouTube, but if you want more interactive uh, lessons, more interactive lessons with a Filipino, and you really want to be fluent in Tagalog or in this language, Filipino is the language, Tagalog is the uh, Filipino is the generic name for the language, and Tagalog is the one of the languages here in the Philippines. So I'm gonna put the link later. I just have to segue this quickly. Now I'm lost. Um, yeah, like what I've said, I'm used to blunt comments. I used to get offended actually, but this is the same thing, guys. That Filipino moms or Filipino relatives, we have blunt people here. They will say the same thing. Oh, how stupid you are. How idiot you are. Not you, Paul. If
No,
this is our
but
relative, right? If this guy is our relative, he will
no,
say the same
foreigner
thing.
on foreigner, it would be blunt.
Yes, yes, that's true. What is his name again?
Ellie.
Not
Yeah.
Richard,
even.
Richard James Branchy.
yes.
Okay, Richard James Branchy. Okay, so one more question, Paul. What do you think was his mistake?
I think his mistake was number one, listening to that pitch and not even thinking in his head is she's promising me 50% to 120% returns a year. That happens nowhere in the world unless it's some kind of criminal organization. So, number one, I got promised something that is near impossible. And then number two, why aren't I investing in my knowledge area, which is in Australia, where I have knowledge and know-how about what to invest in, what's good companies, what's money makers, and then what is the law that's going to protect me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd be very hesitant to invest in businesses or start a business over there without, a large contingent of, Filipino experts helping and part of the strategy.
Mm-hmm. Well, very technical. I cannot relate. But anyway, um, everything has this basic foundation in a way where we always, I think smart people, and I'm sorry about this Australian guy, Richard James, if you're listening, uh, this is for you. Um, Also, another question for you, Paul. Yeah, Richard James, do better next time. Yes, of course, the money is lost, and there's no guarantee that this will be solved. Because, guys, to be honest with you, here in the Philippines, um, okay, I'm not a lawyer, uh, but words, what do you call this? Um, we say that we learn from others as well. Even though you're not a lawyer or we're not lawyers here, and we only have listened to others, guys, I'm sorry, but so far, so far, no one goes to jail here in the Philippines from borrowing money. But we have other things or legal terms where we say or use called estafa. It sounds like Spanish, but yeah, borrowing money. For example, my friend or Paul borrowed money from me, or or a Filipino borrowed money from me, and then they didn't pay. I will go to the barangay, to the police. They will not arrest the person. They will not arrest any Filipino, any person, whatever amount is that. There's no such thing like, you know, Mr. and Miss or what got jailed because he didn't pay the money borrowed, he borrowed or she borrowed from this. Yeah. So that's why, so yeah, I was looking for the second part of this guy's, yeah, this guy's story. There's no part two anymore. Maybe the channel, the YouTube channel, is not interested to continue it, and everything's behind the scenes, or they will just do something there. We are not sure, and for sure, 100%, that 4.6 million pesos it will not return to him for sure. Like, hello, yeah. Oh, I hope he learned his lesson. And Paul, one question. What do you think is was what was the attitude of this person, of Richard? Why did he get scammed? Or sige, sorry, why he lent that huge amount of money just carelessly? What is wrong with him?
So the massive returns promised probably triggered his, wow, this can, I can make a bunch of money in the Philippines. And it's in the Philippines, it's not in Australia. So I don't know all the tax things, but maybe I can make a bunch of tax-free money and it won't impact my retirement or anything for Australia, because I do believe if you have a bigger income, they reduce your age pension in Australia. So I think he was looking at some opportunities to have huge return on investments and some other benefits, and they didn't pan out. So he was taking a lot of shortcuts and got burned.
Ay, sorry, nakamute pala ako. Muted. Okay, just 1 second. I totally agree. When people, sorry to say, but when people are kind of greedy about money, money is not bad, but worshiping it and having this feeling of like desperation to get more and more and more and more, we tend to lose our filters. We tend to lose our vision. We always see what's just the good about an offer. So when people are greedy about how they can get more money, how they can multiply what they have already. No, sorry for the Australian guy. This happens to Filipinos too, to anyone. If we have that urge of, hey, I wanna get more, So like my mom. so so no, this is true, guys. It's just like, I'm not saying the same thing like lottery, but in lottery, right, or gambling, we have this dopamine happiness feeling of when we win, isn't it? We tend to bet more. It happened to me, by the way. Not my money though. It was just to share to my just to share to my viewers as well. So in the past, someone made me experience casino. Ay, is this allowed in YouTube? I don't want to get banned. Anyway, so in casino, so there's so many stuff there. So when you have this feeling of like you win, right? You guess it right. You guess the number. There's the color game there. There's uh, blackjack. There's, I forget the other one where you have to banker or cash banker, something like that. The slot machine. Now you know, guys, where I was before. So it was there. To be honest, there was this happy feeling, even in the bingo games. Yeah, you will tend to spend more because you are greedy, And when I lose some cash, not my cash, in the slot machine, I got freaking mad. Like I was angry. But you have to remember that casino is just for entertainment. So the same what happened to Sir. Sir. Do I
Sir
even have a
Richard.
I even have a respect on this guy? Oh, Richard
Sir,
James. Yeah. Where is? Okay. Let's 1 second. I wanna show everyone. Oh, you can add more later, Paul. Just 1 second. We have to display the. Okay. So they are the wanted person. Not yet, technically not yet. So guys, please, if you are in his, they are in Cebu. They are from Cebu. So remember their faces, please. Let's put it in the bigger screen. Sorry, bigger screen. Okay. So remember them, guys. Rayan Pipito and Melody Pipito. So they are the text underneath. It's people getting the complaint. So remember their faces. Do not trust them. They look like innocent people, but guys, like what we say, let's apply the do not judge the book by its cover. This applies the same. They look fine. She has makeup. Yes, I'll admit. I'll be honest with you. I am more careful and more judgmental when it comes to meeting people. I have manners, but I've learned recently that you don't really put respect automatically, and you have to ask questions. So, see Richard James, yeah, this guy. So he met these people, the couple, the Filipino couple in Cebu, diba? And then a lot of people say that do not date Filipinos in the city. But yeah, of course, Cebu has big city, but still, that is still a province. So just because someone is in the province from the province, then they're not gonna scam you. Haha, that's that's BS. Okay, would you like to add more, Paul? Uh,
And again, we showed them, but they don't have the back end. We don't know if he truly got scammed or she actually did loan out all his money and loaned it poorly and collected very little of it back, and her company just went down the tubes. In which case, it was just a poor investment, and whether he got scammed or he just made a poor investment, same ending. He gets no money back. But if she just made poor investments, then there's nothing civilly the Filipinos government would do to her except say, your business failed. That's just too bad. Businesses fail all the time. So we don't know.
okay.
He believes he got scammed because at least if he got scammed, there might be a way to get your money back. If the
Mm-hmm.
business fails, you're just and you invested in it, you're just out of luck.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure there's no big office or no big collateral that the company owned. No big building downtown that they had their offices in. So there's no capital to secure any kind of payback. So
Mm-hmm.
either way, he's hosed.
Mm-hmm. And also, thank you for that. It's easy to say, I'm not, this is not for you, this is for everybody, and to this guy. I'll find him in Facebook. I'm just being funny with
Ask
you
you for
guys.
money if you do.
Wait, crazy.
If he learned a
That's the
lesson.
point. That's not the point. My point is, hey, Richard, would you mind? And I would like to invite you because I featured you in my channel, and would you like to defend yourself? Because I was I was being opinionated about you. Would you like to defend yourself to the court? But anyway, yeah, it's actually easy for people to say it's scammed. Not you. I'm just saying maybe he said he got scammed because it's so easy to blame other people. It gives us this feeling of I am
A
the victim.
victim. Yes.
Yes. That's why I love psychology because you will learn everything about it. Yes. So it's so easy to say, oh, I got scammed.
So much easier than saying, oh, I was an
And
idiot.
yes, and I understand people are scared. We are scared. I am scared to admit my mistakes. That was before as well. And but if you got used to just admitting it, oh, okay, I'll just take accountability. I'm so like this and like that. Mm. So again, guys, remember this face. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying she is or he is a in the Philippines. You're still just to correct you guys. You are innocent until proven guilty. So do not believe when some online random dude with uh, some random picture says, "Oh, in the Philippines you will go to jail even you are innocent." No, no, not like that. Because it happens here in our area. There was a burglar who was sent to the barangay, and everybody's complaining. Everybody say that, oh, he's the guy we saw in the CCTV like that. Unfortunately, the guy didn't go to jail because he got nothing in the bag. He got nothing in the purse. He got no evidence. They got no evidence that the person entered the house, took something of XYZ people. You know what I mean, Paul? So even how much the person is guilty, even how much they stole from someone or from you, but there's no evidence. Yeah, so they have to free the guy because there's no strong proof that, yeah, we saw them in the CCTV. Okay, did he take something? Well, technically he sold it, he sold it to someone. So eventually you got no evidence that the person took your belongings and sold it to whatever, to the black market, to the dark web, whatever. So remember this face, guys. There's no people in the live chat. Are you mad at me? Anyway, next. Uh, okay, I'll just put it that way, or maybe this one. This one. We'll make it. We'll try to make this live stream just an hour and a half. Okay. In number 3, which I mentioned just a few seconds ago, no person goes to jail here because of borrowing money. Not a few seconds ago, earlier. Yeah, that's why a lot of relatives, a lot of Filipino in-laws, your future in-laws, if you're listening to this, you are a foreigner who is in a relationship with a Filipina, or you are married to a Filipina, live in relationship, whatever relationship you have. No, that's why a lot of people here has this courage. You need borrow, I just need to borrow money for. It happened to me, by the way. It's an ex brother-in-law. He wanted to borrow money because he wanted to have um I don't know, maybe a lavish birthday celebration for his daughter. Like, dude, last week I just called you to repaint my room, repaint something, and then after a week you're gonna borrow money. No, I know you. You're a drunk person. Always drunk. He is a drunkard, alcoholic. So you know the drill. Like, if you are aware, you have this. You operate in a sense of, do does this person deserves that? If I will lend something, it's so common, guys, even in your country. Yeah. So I didn't give the person, even he said, because people will use kids, by the way. This is so common in YouTube. I'm not saying what they're doing is bad or wrong. Many Filipinos will also do this. Many channels will show children because it captures our hearts, even outside the beggars, right? Even me, if I am, you don't have to be a beggar just to know this. You just have to operate, think like a beggar. If I am a beggar, what should I do to get some donations or your empathy, your sympathy, right? I'm gonna use my children, or maybe I'll borrow my neighbor's baby, and knock in the doors of on the windows of the cars, and or lesson I've learned from lending money. If you lend a jobless, oi, I didn't say F. No, edit that. I don't mean anything like that. It's my bad eyesight. One second. Ano ba to? Oh, I have to edit this part. I'm not trying to say anything bad. It's just typo. It's typo, YouTube. This happens to me. If you lend a jobless person some money, just give it away. If they ask you, may I borrow this? May I borrow some 1,000 pesos, ate this? Just give them 200 pesos. Of course, there's nothing wrong in helping, but make sure you have boundaries. You know that the money that you lent will not come back to you anymore. So I have just some jobless relatives. You know, I even have to remind one that, hey, you know, you just borrowed to me. I was so blunt. I'm not sorry for her. I told her, I reminded her, you still owe me 300 pesos. And I told you that I'm just giving you that money. And now you're going to borrow again. Would you mind paying me back first? So she just shut up. So expect this. If a person has been jobless for many years, even if they say, "Oh, I am going to use that to find work," don't don't trust them. Just give it away. Hmm. Yeah, this happens to my mom. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the boomers. I'm sorry, boomers. Paul, you're also a boomer, but you're not that. Boomer's the era. I think that's the era of like me, Jurassic era, right? So many Filipinos also just lend money to their jobless relatives because it's their relatives. Number five, do not expect any lent money to come back. Yes. And this one, by the way, for our relationship advice, if a Filipino tells you this one is for you guys. If you're a foreigner looking for a Filipino online or currently in an LDR, you haven't met that Filipina yet. Red flag if a Filipina tells you, hey, you know, just set up a business here or invest and I will run it for you. I've witnessed this during pandemic. I was in a live stream. If any one of you is present on that live stream, I think that was in my channel, you will remember this Filipina who told, it's an Australian guy as well. By the way, I want to mention him. And also, he is married to a wonderful Filipina. Hello, I girl, and uh, I forgot his name, but he is known as Mr. Poppycock. Sorry about that, Paul. that's that's just his name. But anyway, so hello, I girl, you guys there in Australia. Hi, mates. How are you doing? Um, so that Filipina ex, so that was his ex. Uh, the previous Filipina before he got married, she bluntly mentioned this in my live stream, or it could be another live stream. I could clearly remember it in my head. She asked him, she told him, hey, just run a business here, then I'll just run it for you. Like what the f? She bluntly told him that in that live stream. Everybody, a lot of people listen to it, watching it, but they have not met yet. It's ultimate red flag. It is, guys. We don't have to explain this. Even if I am a guy and I talk to a Filipina, so what can you say about this, Paul? Just be blunt. If a Filipina tells you that, you know, you're talking to her, whatnot, so you have not met her yet, and that's the same thing happened to that person, that Australian guy also, and I believe they never met. Maybe I'm wrong, but he never met her. So I couldn't believe that. That's, well, what do you say?
I would say I'm not interested in investing, and hopefully that would kill it. But if it didn't, I would say I want to see your business plan and just pull out the thing and say, here is all the components of a business plan. Get this all up, get your spreadsheets
Mhm.
out, and what's your marketing area, and just ask hard business questions that
Mhm.
would let them know, oh, um, and I tell you what, if they did all that and it looked good, which it would be a lot of work, they might actually get me to invest. But I don't think they would. If they just wanted easy money, they wouldn't do the work. They would just go find somebody else to ask. Go ask Richard. They would go ask Richard.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of that, speaking of the guy, since his name is in that channel, that Rafi Tulfo in action. If you have watched some of my videos before or live streams, I've mentioned this Rafi Tulfo in action. It started in local television and radio station, so they became famous on those platforms before they started YouTube channel, and then now it's better because we can see people now because of TV and the live streams and YouTube. So now I think YouTube or him. Okay, let's show him once again. So I think when he appeared in this channel, in my channel too, or in Rafi Tulfo, it's a double-edged sword because, like you said, everybody can now borrow from him. 'Cause, yeah, now they know that how gullible Richard is. So I'm sorry, Richard, but yeah, you know, there's thousands of Filipinos who watched that, commented on that video on that channel. Now, maybe one or two is real scammers. We don't know. Let's see. Okay. Next, number 7, guys. Um, advice, or I'll put it this way: if you're Filipina, whether a foreign guy is in an LDR or not, married, or they live under the same roof, if you're Filipina, their Filipina mentions her parents need money or help, ask the details and ask why. Ask a lot of questions as well, okay? Because I'm not saying all Filipinas or most Filipinas. I'll just use the word a. I'll just use the English grammar article a Filipina, just for example. Because a Filipina tends to lie, the baddies, not evil, but just they tend to lie about money because they want to use the money for another thing. They will say, "Oh, my parents need some. Can you help me? My parents need some uh, new Carabao." But okay, let's say someone or the foreigner she's chatting sent some funds. Okay, I'll just send you $100. That's all I can give. But some Filipinos, what they do is they will not spend, or they will lie about, oh, we didn't buy the Carabao, or we are unable to buy the Carabao because the Carabao is died, or the Carabao has died, or the Carabao was bought by another person. So you don't know, you're not sure how honest she was. So eventually the money that you give will go to something else. Could be a birthday buffet party, birthday cake. So again, not all Filipina do this, but many Filipinas tend to say something. Oh, I'm not like this. How do you say this in English? You say cheeky, right? I rather be honest with a person, to a person, and straightforward. Hey, may I ask for some help? I want to buy some beer. So would you like to give me some? I'd rather be honest on that. Isn't it a lot of foreign men, most of you want just be straightforward and honest. What if I say, right, I feel like drinking, so can you give me some budget for Smirnoff? So would you give, right? So some Filipinas, just some, they tend to give you a different reason why they ask money. Oh, this is for my kids' school supplies, but maybe 10% of the money went to Shopee, new lingerie, Shopee, or you gave $100 and then 500 pesos went to some uh nice, nice dress. They will not tell you that anyway. Okay. Wait, what happened to my live chat? Nobody's here.
Des, you're giving away all the Filipino secrets.
No, actually, yeah, I intend to do that. Oh, yeah, it's fine. Oh, this one. I love this one. hmm Number 8, if you talk with authority to anyone and ask questions, any person or scammer will get scared because it's just like working like an FBI or NBI. So, Paul, would you suggest or would you say that if a foreign guy is in a relationship with a Filipina, does he need to know everything, or just does he only need to know just the idea where the money will go if a Filipino asks help from him?
Um, if it's very specific help, yes, he would need to know specifically that's where the money was going. And I think he would even, I'd want to see it got there. Uh, if you were, for example, we had a storm and some of my roof panels blew off, and it's raining in my house. If I provided some assistance or something like that, I'd want to see the new roof panels, up on the roof, doing their job of keeping the rain out of the house. So I guess, if it's specific, for a specific cause, I'd want to see the cost and the actual outcome that, yes, I fixed the roof. Now, I don't know if you gave your, girlfriend, money for her birthday, then you gave her money and it's just gone. Whatever she did with it, it's gone and it's all good. So I think it's different.
I was trying to put this one. Thank you for that. This is something a lot of foreigners need to remember as well. And I don't see anything wrong. If this is general, guys, if any person gets defensive, even kids, this happens in every type of relationship, mother to kids, parents to kids, friends to another friend. If they get defensive, it's body language. Come on, psychology. Unless they know psychology, then they can manipulate. I know psychology. They can. When I say if they get defensive and it's uncontrolled type of movement or body language, it's because it's automatic. When you ask question, may I know the details? I want to know. I just want to know because I'm gonna donate to a person or to a group, charity, right? I want to know the details of this. Could you give me more information? And they get defensive on that. believe me, guys, it's not gonna go well. It's not gonna end well. There's something behind those things or their proposal. Because an honest person will just tell you, because I want to buy new underwear. Like that. You know, they will not hesitate. I've experienced this. Yeah, when a person is just straightforward, because yeah, I want to give my daughter some cake for her birthday. So, yeah. And okay, birthday cake fine. But if any person like, "Oh, so you don't trust me?" Why? Well, we're not saying that. Where does that coming from? They get defensive on, "Are you telling me?" And Filipinos love this one. We love to get insulted. We treat everything personal. "Oh, you're telling me you don't trust me? I'm just asking for this. So you're thinking that I'm going to scam you?" So that's not a good sign. Oh, by the way, I want to say hello. Uh, excuse me. Hello to Big Money Grip. Hello from Chicago. Chicago, New York. Just kidding. I'm not good in geography, guys. Okay. But why is that your picture looks like an AI? But anyway, okay, let's make that faster. Okay, number 9, just quick. Never ever trust too quickly locals or foreigners. hmm Again, just because they are good looking, sexy, 10-10, she's a single Filipina, like everybody drools on her, sexy, slim, young, too sweet, too soft spoken, too kind. Oh, she's a trustworthy person. She will never scam me. Like, no. Mm. Number 10, do not be too friendly to anyone, guys. Please don't do this. Unless you are looking for a relationship. You have to be your best self. Okay. But in general, if you are going to be a future expat here, please. So, would you agree? Do you, not would you, do you agree on this, Paul? Do you disagree? If we say, if we want to avoid getting scammed or avoid um, having the wrong people in our circle of friends, would you say do not be too friendly?
I would say be friendly, and thank people if they hold the door open, or if they say hi back. So be polite, be friendly, but be guarded. If they're asking for money right away, then you know just move on quickly.
That's right.
Say no thanks, but nice talking to you. I'm out of
hmm
here.
Yeah, yeah.
But be polite. Always
hmm
be polite.
Yes, yes. hmm Yes. Thank you for that because not all people, not even most of the people who approach us being friendly are scammers right away or going to scam us. And it's not a good feeling when someone, you know, see us that way by default or automatically, right? We just have to be careful. Mhm.
You have to
Hello,
learn how to say
Bernie.
no.
No. Oh, so someone, okay, Big Money Grip says never spoil a Filipino. What do you say about that? Do you have any comments on that? On Paul, would you like to give comment?
Um, Never spoil. Um, I So, would spoiling a Filipino going out to a nicer meal, would that be spoiling? I think it would, be a nice event. It would be showing appreciation and sharing. So I think it would be something to consider. Spoiling a Filipino, I don't know, giving her $1,000 a month allowance, that would be spoiling a
Wow,
Filipino. So I agree.
I
You
love
don't want
that.
to do that, but
Yeah, yeah, of course, of course.
I'd,
Unless
I'd
you were
have to ask.
married.
I'd have to ask big money.
Mm, mm.
What's the level of don't cross?
Sorry, guys, I'm coughing. Yeah, that's right. I'd say I'll have a quick on this one. Thank you for this one, Big Money Grip, and thank you, Paul. Um, Here in my country, and for a lot of Filipinas, there's actually different levels of being materialistic or getting spoiled. To some Filipinas, they don't want to ask for simple things because that's already being materialistic. And those things are just plain, plain simple things in the West. For example, a bouquet of flowers or just three pieces of roses, a birthday cake or what is a bar of chocolate, a big teddy bear. Many Filipinas think that, oh, that's spoiling me, or that's too much. That's I'm not a materialistic person. That's how Filipinas see those things that exist in your country even before. Maybe even before Spaniards came here. So in the West, right? Those are what do you call that? I forget the term. Uh, Basic. Yeah, a piece of flour is roses. It's basic. Chocolate bar, Snickers. That's basic. Or a bar of Toblerone, a big. You know that there's a Toblerone that big. I just because one of my this could be my sister from Florida. I hope she's listening. As if she knows as if she knows my channel. So to my sister, Anna Marie Manalo and Veronica Manalo Suyet. Ate Veronica, she is working in forget the name. It's a bag company in New York. But anyway, so we received this big Toblerone. I didn't know Toblerone does that. You know that 8 pieces. It makes the shape of like an octagon or pentagon something, and it's actually I thought before, wow, that's a huge roll of chocolate, but it's actually divided. you can you can anyway. So for to a lot of Filipinas, yeah, they will tell you, don't give me flowers, don't give me a cake. Oh, no need for a teddy bear, no need for a bar of chocolate. Even that's a very special day. That's your birthday or that's Valentine's, Mother's Day, Grandparents' Day, Teachers' Day, Christmas. They will tell you that, oh, don't give anything because they think that that is too much. But they are just operating from the this is more on spirituality, guys. They think that they do not deserve it. They think that it's not that they don't like. They think that oh, it's not for me. They cannot receive it because they're not used to receiving. Okay, let's make this faster. Now, let me share my experience to everyone. Uh, Let me know, Paul, if you have experienced this in your work before or what. Did people or do people or how people in the West after my story, how people in the West borrow money? Do you have your debit card as collateral? Because in my experience, just quick, I lent someone in the past. I lent some money to people actually in the past. She was a high school classmate, plus her call center coworker. Just to make the story shorter. So of course I trusted her because I thought she would pay. Now, so my classmate, hello Patricia, I'm calling I'm calling her if she's listening. So you trusted the person. I trusted the person because she has work. She was a call center agent. Of course, in my mind, like, oh, she would be able to pay me. So how much did she borrow? She borrow 10,000 pesos that time years ago. And how much is the interest that was put there? I put, yes, it's you will not believe this, 20%. That's why she complained. She complained later. 20% of 1,000. What is that? 200 pesos.
Yep.
American, because 25% is 250. So these people, they are really good in, oh, may I borrow some money? I have work, I have job, and I could pay you. They are really good in acting when they are in need. But when the payment time comes, so she would pay me every month, because that's, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, the 20% is applicable just once a month, not twice a month. That will be 40%. Wow, I'll be richer. So she later on, after a few months, I suddenly received a text, and she said, I'm not gonna pay you the remaining amount that I borrowed, the capital plus the interest. And she was saying that, oh, Des, your interest is so high. Your interest is higher than a bank. You're not even a bank. I'm gonna call the police or send you to the barangay. We will complain, blah blah blah. And like, what the fuck, guys? I sorry, sorry, YouTube. Like, what the f? They are so good. So my classmate was so good. And this, I'm kind of in need. Like at first, they will show you how bad the situation is, that they really need it. Though she has work, she's earning good in being a call center agent. But when the pay, you know, when you get the money back, when you're it's salary day. So I had her debit card, because that's what the call center companies issue here. So we go together to an ATM, and then we withdraw some money. So she didn't pay that 800 peso balance plus the interest. If I will count everything, maybe she owes me, I don't know, 50,000 pesos now. Yeah, that's years ago. More than 6 years, 7 years ago. Yeah. So, lesson learned, do not trust a person that they will pay just because they have a job, just because they have a debit card, just because they have savings account. It doesn't matter. They have savings account, but are you part of the savings account? No. So, so Paul, what
So have I experienced that? No.
mm-mm.
Um, I've never loaned anybody, big money. I mean, probably $20, for a coworker forgot his wallet at lunch, but nothing big, and they paid it back. But I wouldn't consider, if I did do a big loan or bigger one, I would not consider a debit card collateral. I would
Why?
say because it's not worth 1,000 pesos. It's worth nothing because you don't know the number. I would
Mm.
say, what do you own that's worth 1,000 pesos, and hand it to me. And when you pay me, I'll give it back to you. Otherwise, I'm going to sell it for 1,000 pesos and clear up the loan for you. So I would take collateral that has, close to the value I was loaning.
How about kidney? Yes,
No, you couldn't take that either.
My kidney is healthy, I can guarantee you that. I'm
Yes,
just
but you
kidding.
can't take it.
Exactly. I'm just joking. The
You have to
same,
take their phone or something.
right? It should be working phone. It should
Yes, your
be.
working phone, give it to me.
Mhm.
And when you pay me back, I'll give you your phone back. And oh, I can't do anything without my phone. It's like, well, what else you
Oh,
got? It's worth 1,000 pesos.
they have a burner phone.
Yeah, so you gotta.
Mhm.
They have to want to pay you back to get
Yes.
their collateral back.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. That's right. The same thing happened to my mom. She loves to lend people money with useless collateral, wooden doors,
Yeah.
digital camera. What else? Uh, was it what do you call that? What do you call this? Induction stove. So I saw some induction stove upstairs in her room, and I was like, oh wow, nice, swanky, yeah. And but unfortunately, my frying pan, my Filipino frying pan, didn't work.
Yeah.
I was like, and I asked my mom, "What is this? Why do you have some stuff here?" Oh, that's my church mates. Here we go again. The church mates, the co-workers, church mates induction stove because she wanted to borrow money from me. So but she didn't really use this induction. I think it's gone. Maybe the church mate was able to pay her back. Yeah, it's working. I tried it. I thought I broke it because my pan didn't work because
Yes.
my pan is
Yeah. So that's good collateral that they want
okay.
back.
Mm-hmm.
That's worth the value of the loan. Said, oh, if I don't
Mm-hmm.
pay that back, I'm going to have
Mm-hmm.
to go spend another 1,000 pesos to buy another one of these induction oven or
Mm-hmm.
ranges that I like to use.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to get the collateral.
Mm. As long as it's working and don't
Yes.
damage it, don't
Yes.
break it. Yeah.
Yeah. If you break it or lose it, you're going to have to
Fi-
give it. You're going to have to buy them a new one. So be careful with the collateral.
yeah, that's right. Speaking of collateral, guys, now debit card. Okay, so just quick, the debit card. It's gonna be up to everyone's like judgment. But in my experience, I will never do this again. If someone will borrow money from me, okay, 10,000 pesos, fine. But I need the land title.
Yes.
No, I have to make sure because if the person will ask me, why do you want to have the land title? This, just get my debit card. It's in your pocket. You will be, but I don't know the password, of course.
Yeah. And they can
Nobody
just
gives that.
say they lost it and go get a new one.
Yeah, exactly. And they can always run. Guys, do not, I'm not saying do not lend someone. Do not expect someone will return the money anymore. Even they have work, even they have job, even they have business. Everybody can run. Everybody can hide. Okay, hello. Oh, another hello. Black Juno. Much respect and hello from Florida. Were you guys like you're late? Anyway, debit card, like what happened in my experience, but okay, good for you, it didn't happen to you. But I think it taught me a lot of lessons because not because someone is a classmate, a relative, has a job, has savings, but they have 2 feet, so they can run. Okay, debit card, it's good if you know the password. So I think that's also a good way. I have to make sure that I know the password because here's the dangerous part about debit card. For example, okay, Paul, you or any foreign guys listening to this in a relationship with a Filipina, I hope this will not happen to them. Maybe one day, just one day, an in-law might say, "Oh, this is my debit card. It's collateral. I have work. I can pay you." But you never know. Maybe that day that they borrowed money from you is their last day at work. So they will not get any more money at the end of the month. So the debit card is just a facade, guys. And I learned a hard lesson from this one.
Yes, it's got to be
And
real collateral.
yeah, it's inviting. It's so inviting to lend someone money because, oh, okay, they have debit card, they have savings. It means they can pay me. No. And speaking of guarantor, in my previous experience, this classmate, hello Patricia, how's your husky? She got on husky, like she borrowed money from me, and after a couple of years, I saw them, the husband and her, they were walking their husky. Like, how dare you buy a husky? You didn't even pay me. By the way, be careful about people. This happened to me. Guarantor. That's why I would say I'm not gonna be too friendly anymore. I rather look snobbish, but of course with manners. In my experience, so this classmate who worked in the call center, she had another call center coworker. And also I admit this, I was stupid. I didn't even talk to them at the same time, but I met the two of them. So my classmate's coworker borrowed money from me, and by text she told me that her guarantor is my classmate. So eventually the person who will pay the money borrowed is my classmate. And my classmate said, no, no, that's not true. I'm not the guarantor. Now the money is gone. Another 10K is gone. Whew. Yeah. Mm-mm. So if there are two people who will borrow money, no, I know it's hilarious, and it's like, oh, that's how stupid you are. Yes, that's why when there's two people, even you have written agreements or what, yeah, you have to make sure that no, I'm not your guarantor and you. So it happened to me. The coworker of my classmate who borrowed money from me told me that my classmate was the guarantor and she will pay me. And then everybody's like, no, I'm not. Like, so why didn't I go to the police and barangay? When you file a case or charge someone of whatever, stuff or from not paying, you need to know their exact address and proof. So I only have the photocopy of their ID cards, the work ID cards. And you need to know the exact place. You need to go to the barangay where the person lives. It's not gonna work like, oh, you're gonna go to the NBI or FBI. Yeah, good luck. You will always start at the smallest part of the community, the barangay. You have to go, for example, the person who borrowed money from you is from Pasig or Quezon City or Makati. I have to go there. Then which barangay? Barangay 123, ABC. Yeah, and you need proof. Now, another thing that you have to know when you lend is people can run and hide. They can promise you anything. They can run and hide. So that's the end. And where are we? Hmm. So, yeah, we're almost 2 hours. We're gonna end this soon. Uh, okay, Paul, this is for you. This is for everybody, and which I saw in Facebook as well. Facebook or one of my comments. If the person is listening, I do not know your name. I cannot remember. He said that his Filipina, or the Filipina that he was chatting, I believe currently in a relationship with, she got a beef on him. She got resentment because the guy didn't help. We don't know the whole story. He didn't help or donate some money for the parents, one of the parents' burial, like, because it's so expensive here. So what do you say about that, Paul? If a Filipina asks you, maybe your girlfriend will ask you, oh, my father died. I would like to ask some help. Would you help on that situation?
So it depends on what you discussed, the boundary conditions that you set. Hey, I'm here to help you, not your family. So if you put them outside the boundary, then she should not be upset. Now, I don't know. So assume she has lots of brothers and sisters. It's okay. So I understand you owe a share of this, but it's the whole family's responsibility. So if we divide that number, this is your share. So have the whole family paid? Is everybody paid? Is everybody contributing? And so maybe that would be the appropriate amount to consider. So, if you let it cross the boundary and say, well, I'm willing to help up to, you know, what every family member should pay, then, something like that. So she could cover the share, but her share, and give the money to her and say, there's your share, get the rest of the family to pay, because it's a whole family. All the kids are supposed to pay, so get them all to pay.
I absolutely agree. Though many Filipinos will disagree on this, and yes, we have to consider the situation. Oh, by the way, would you agree? For example, do you agree or disagree? For example, you are just still chatting with her, you haven't met her, and then she asked for funeral and burial expenses support. Would you donate?
No.
But you have, okay. Wow, that is so short. But I would do the
You haven't
same if I
even met.
yes, like hello. Yeah. It's a different story, would you say, when you met a Filipino already or you haven't yet?
If
Would
you're
you
in
say?
a relationship and you've met, then yeah, I would say it puts a bigger ownerships on you that you would have to consider. But
Mm-hmm.
again, it's again, the whole family needs to address this problem, not just her and the foreigner.
Mm-hmm.
So it's have a family meeting,
Mm-hmm.
and she's just one member of it, and they're going to figure out how much the funeral's going to cost and how much each person's got to contribute to make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just there listening because you're not part of the family.
I
She's
like that.
she's the contributor. She might get
Yes.
the money from you, but it's her share, not the
Mm-hmm.
whole share. It's just her share.
Yes. Speaking of this situation, oh, thank you for that. I like that and I agree. And this happened to me recently when the grandmom of my son died. When did she pass away? April? I know March, something March. Okay. So, that's a good point. everybody should, not you, not the foreign guy. If a person or the parent has some other sisters or brothers and relatives, they should be the one who first have to solve the expenses, to put something there. I understand some Filipinos might feel frustrated on, like, some relatives will not be able to help them because they're also poor. And maybe the last resort or one of the people they will ask from is the foreign boyfriend. I guess you just donate what you can. Mhm. And if ever the Filipina react on, oh, so this is only the amount you can give, then that's maybe the only time we explain ourselves. Like, just tell them, I expect that your relatives and you have relatives, or your mom or dad's, your father's mother's brothers, uncles, they're still alive or around. So I assume that they have helped. They
Yeah,
are the first one to help.
yeah, you have
Mhm.
brothers and sisters. What are they doing? What are they contributing?
Yeah. Speaking of
What's their
this,
plan? So
yeah, that's
don't
right.
become the savior. I mean,
Yeah.
if the whole family gets together and says we're going to dig a hole and bury him in the backyard, then your contribution is hell. I'll dig for 10 minutes like the rest of you guys.
So, um, mhm. And this is very common here in my country. Also, some Filipinos do this. Some Filipinos will even ask help in behalf of a relative, which is she's not part of it. I don't know why people do it. They will say it's my cousin, it's my uncle. Well, me, I don't do that. I don't do that to my. I don't collect funds for my uncle. If they have kids, okay, okay, of course. If my if my uncle or aunt have some money, or some people can do it, my uncles and other sisters are still alive, they have to do it themselves. Why am I putting myself there? It's not about, will I get something from my aunt or uncle, but I have kids. I have other responsibilities. So in so going back to the grandmom of my son, so she passed away. You could call me stingy or what. I only donated 300 pesos. So it's not, I know the person. She might not be the most sincere woman, but she is, I would say, yeah, bless her soul. So she used to be my laundry washer. And I thought of, why should I give 1,000 pesos or 5,000 pesos just because I know the person? But she's not my mom. She has 7 kids. What is the purpose of the kids? Firstly, they're they are the first one who have to collect the funds. I'm just an optional relative. I'm not even the in the bloodline of their family. I'm not even adopted. So you can call me whatever. Oh, this is so stingy. You just give 300 pesos. So, well, why should I give more if I can only lose some? And the money that if I will give 5,000 pesos, that's a month of groceries for me, like for 15 days. Now I'll be the one who got nothing, right? So it's about people pleasing. Okay, so we're almost done. Okay, and this one, I'll just, okay, I'm done with this. Collateral. Always ask for the land title.
I agree.
Yes. 13. It happens to everybody, too many of us. Expect the money is gone when it's borrowed. There's also, no more. No, I have a question here. Um, I'll skip this one. We don't have to discuss this. But speaking of small variety store, have you heard of Sari Sari store? Have you seen one?
Yes.
Paul, Sari Sari store.
Yes.
You know that store that
Yeah.
it's like a downgrade of 7-Eleven without the AC.
Yeah.
You can get stuff there, but there's a staff. Like they will assist you. You cannot really go inside a variety store. So many Filipinos might ask this. I'm not gonna ask this one because um, you need to be hands-on when it comes to running a variety store. Now, I'm sorry, but I I don't want to encourage this variety store. Yes, many Filipinos will say, "Give me something to do. I want to run a variety store. I want to sell some stuff or grocery." There's a lot of the disadvantages way more, guys. Imagine that Filipina has, she is soft, not not soft, kind-hearted. She would just give all the grocery stuff to the to
She'll
their
she'll give
relatives.
out loans. Yeah, I'll loan you that bar of soap or
Yeah,
that sachet of shampoo.
yeah,
Pay me back tomorrow, which will
yeah.
never happen. She'll just run out of merchandise and go out of business.
Yes, imagine you invested, let's just say invested
That
whatever
is an
term.
investment in a business, and your business failed. It's not a
Yeah.
loan. You just lost all your investment.
Yeah, you funded, for example, you
Yeah,
funded
you funded
20,000
it.
pesos.
Yeah, it's
You
gone.
you trusted her to run it
Yeah,
properly.
yeah. Just like
But
Richard that started the show. He trusted somebody to run a loan business, and
Mhm.
in the end, it had no money, and his money is
Yes.
gone. So bad investment.
Mhm. Mhm. I used to have a variety store, sari sari store before, and a couple of times you can call me troublemaker, but not really. I always fight with my mom, like, why did you get some? Because you have to count, you have to do. Because my dad, because dad is girl. He funded my small sari sari store because I have two kids that time. Though he was bedridden, that is favorite. So he would always every time he goes home with from the supermarket, he would give me a grocery bag with a receipt. You have to put some profit on it, right? Let's say Safeguard. Okay, this is not sponsored. Safeguard bar soap. Okay, let's say he bought it for 35 pesos. I have to sell it for 40 pesos. Anyway, so my mom tend to would you say steal something? She would get something from my store, like soy sauce or vinegar. So I am critical about what I sell because I have few items. So I was like, there's something wrong with my eyes. I counted the bar soap and now it's just four. Where's the other two? And then I will ask her, did you get something? Or I will ask my brothers, did you guys get something from my store? Oh yeah, because mom got something as far as like what the F? You're stealing basically even though they are my brothers or my mom. Like,
No, it's just shoplifting. It's very common in retail. So retail has a lot of shoplifters.
yes.
You should have locked your sorry star from both sides, from the outside and the inside.
Yeah, that was so annoying. So I had arguments with my mom and they will tell you a toxic parent. Sorry, mama. I love you, but there are just things that we have to call out. So she said, "Oh, those are your brothers. They're your blood is thicker than water." She didn't really say that, but that in that sense. Why can't you lend some money or lend some soap or sachet of shampoo, toothpaste to your brothers? You're so greedy. Like, I'm not a charity. Hello, I'm running a store, and my father funded it for me slowly, as he knew he could trust me. He just don't trust the people around me. So eventually my mother saw the potential of that space just down the house, ground floor. So she asked me to move out. Like, stop selling your shitty items. She said, you're not gonna get anything from here. So I was like, yeah, that's so toxic. In my mind, I was like, I'm just starting. Hello, I'm not even here for a year. So she said, I'm gonna use this space, you move out. Like, I saw the potential of this space. But anyway, so number 16, not because a Filipino or anyone lives near, even how near they are, even that is a relative who lives under the same roof, it doesn't guarantee that they can pay back. Yes, I've experienced this.
No, they
And
might be a good one to give a loan to because you could loan it to them, and if they don't pay you back, you can say, "Get out,
no, I will punch them on the face.
get out, go find a place to live.
Mm,
When you pay me back, you can come back and live here."
yeah. Or we what we do, we pinch them like, how dare you? We pinch them in the balls or in their crotch. Just kidding. No, we will fight. I understand what you're trying to say. They live exactly under the same roof, literally. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, they have a job, but anytime they can run, they can leave while you're asleep at 3 a.m. They can just run. No, but anyway, yeah. So guys, we're done now. For to those, oh, I can smell someone is cooking. I'm hungry now. hmm So again, thank you for being here. Thank you, Paul, for your time. And I know a lot of people have heard of the lending and borrowing stories. In the next live stream, I'm planning to have a different one actually. It's more on. I will find a more interesting title. But one of the topics that I will discuss is about jealousy, which, for example, in the West, it is very common of you guys to greet people in the street. Isn't it? Is it? Am I wrong?
No, you're
I'm not.
right.
I'm not saying that's bad. It's just the difference in culture. We will discuss more of that. There's so many things that exist in the West that you guys do, which are typically normal. Whatever Western countries, USA, Canada, Australia, maybe European countries. Oh, even in, is it that in Italy or France, we call it beso
Yes,
beso, cheek to cheek
yes,
kissing.
yes. For
Yeah.
friends,
For, yeah, even that's your
not
friend.
for unknowns, but for
For
friends.
friends,
Yes,
Italy or
Italy
France.
and France.
See? See. Wait. So, yeah, that greeting when you greet on the street, in how common is that before we end this show? How common is that greeting people, strangers on the street? Like, hi, hello, like that. And they normally say hi too, right? And why do
Yes.
you?
So
Mm-mm.
for an individual in the U.S., say for example, I go on a walk through my neighborhood for exercise,
Mhm.
and I'm in my neighborhood, so I might not know them, but I see them around the neighborhood. I
Mhm.
might say hi and have maybe 10 people on a 30-minute walk say hi to me.
Mhm.
I don't know if you're out at the mall or something, maybe once or twice that would happen where you say hi to someone.
Mhm.
So it kind of just depends on where you are.
Mhm. Why I ask this, because thank you for that. Because this is one of the reasons. Yeah, one of the reasons of Filipinos jealousy and the things that we cannot accept. Oh, not in my part. I'm just saying in general, or many Filipinos will think that that is flirting. That is like, what do you call this? Right in front in my face, flirting.
It's
But
being polite, Des.
I'm not being defensive. I'm not. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Many Filipinas do not understand what is going in the West. Oh, one more thing. I really love to discuss this, but this is a different story, and also it's almost 2 hours, 2 hours of this live stream. Let me just put this in. I'll just put it in a banner. One second, one second. Okay, the other one is, what was that? Shoot, I forgot. Greeting people and, oh, I always forget this one. I always get a short-term memory loss, 7 seconds. No, I'll
It's
try to
like
remember.
greeting and like opening or holding the door open for them is common.
That's fine. That's fine. Oh, here. Yeah, you push or pull the door for yourself. And I missed that. I missed that. What do you call that? The manner and missed that. It's not even just a white knight thing, you know. No, it's basic manners.
Yes, it's basic manners. Don't let the door close on somebody right behind you.
Hmm.
Somebody's got stuff in their hands, open the door for them.
Hmm. Okay, this one just okay. Now I remember. In the West, you guys, it's common to greet people on the street, and you don't use. I sorry, I have to put it in a way. You don't use titles. You. I'm not saying you guys are respectful, but here in the Philippines, we have obsession about doctor, attorney, lawyer, reverend, your honor, or well, that's for the judge, so that's automatic. What else? The respectful. You know, when they call the mayor, what's that? Like, we have now a guest speaker, respectable mayor. So Filipinos have obsession. We even have the kuya and ate, but you guys just
Just say
call.
hello.
Yeah, yeah, it's your brother, right?
Yeah.
If you have an older brother or sister, you just say Karen.
You just say their name
Yeah. Your doctor. How do you call your doctor? Doctor.
and call him
Or
by his name.
yeah. So that's the
I,
difference. Here
I
you
just
will
call her
see.
Vivian. Hey, Vivian,
Yeah.
look at this. Look at this lump on my leg.
Hmm.
What do you think about that? It hurts.
Yeah. Yes, okay, there's the culture thing, but
Yes.
here it's just an obsession on like a person just turned into okay, he got or she got her what lawyer's license like that, professional license. So you have to address them according to what they have accomplished. We have freaking obsession. Yeah, those people, I'm not saying most, but many of them, please address me, attorney or lawyer or doctor or, you know, reverend. That's so annoying. Yeah, they will get mad. No, I'm not joking. So these are the things that some Filipinos might not understand and find it rude and disrespectful because here we call our aunt and uncle Tito, Tito Paul, Tita Karen. So it's titles, right? You just don't call. I don't know with you. Do you call your aunt or uncle? Are they still around? Or
I
sorry,
call them by their name.
same.
Their name.
Yes, I mean yeah, names without the tita or aunt, the
Yes.
Aunt Karen, Uncle Joe. No,
You might use Uncle Joe. I guess if you were a kid, I think when we were kids, we called him Uncle Joe.
Mhm.
But as we became adults ourselves, we just called him Joe.
Ah, there. Yeah, that's nicer.
Yes.
Hmm.
So, but as a
And
kid, you did say aunt or,
mhm,
called somebody grandma.
mhm. Okay. So that's the end of the live stream, guys. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, everybody who stayed. And if you wish, anyone who will watch the replay of the live stream and they wanna check Richard's story, I'm gonna give you guys the link in the comment section anyway. Mhm.
Are you going to reach out to Richard? And
No, I will borrow. I will borrow some investment. I will introduce him. I will introduce some new business for him because I know I have the potential. I'm just being sarcastic. Come on. Since I know how
well, I
gullible
would
he is.
start with asking him for money. And if he can't get any money out of him, ask him to at least come on the show.
So he is okay with video calling. I will have to find him first because you know. Oh, we never know that's gonna be like, hey, Richard, I featured you in my channel and I bashed you. No, but it's actually good to have people who who got the exact people, right? The exact person. Yeah, it's gonna be an honor, sarcastically. Sorry, that is just how I joke. I joke sarcastically with my kids. Um, yeah. But anyway, maybe Richard is currently talking to 50 more people. So anyway, guys, I'm trying to put this. I know what happened. Ayun. Sorry. Yes. To my latecomers, I'll just put the video link of this video in the comment section as well because I don't own this video. But if it is just to feature, this is allowed by YouTube. And yeah, guys, just remember so far, nobody goes to jail in the Philippines just because they borrowed money. Yeah. hmm That's why a lot of people here has the courage to borrow, even how big the money is, because nobody goes to jail. Yeah. We just call it a different name or legal term, but there's no such thing as, yeah, you borrowed money because someone died in the family or someone got sick. Yeah. So thank you all and see you next time. Okay.